the biggest boost yet from the recent session of Congress. Our land, wood, and water program benefited by more than $500 million. This means more new My fellow Oklahomans, this is your senior Senator Robert S. Kerr reporting to you from Washington. Let the Washington wags make their jokes about the federal pork barrel, but the Oklahoma congressional delegation is happy to be bringing home the bacon. We know that our projects are a sound investment in Oklahoma's economic strength and growth. Thanks to the effective cooperation of the people of Oklahoma and their leaders, state and national, Oklahoma's program for industrialization has made impressive strides. It gets the biggest boost yet from the recent session of Congress. Our land, wood, and water program benefited by more than $500 million. This means more new starts, more new funds for construction, more new projects authorized, and more contracts to be let than at any time in our state's history. A wide range of new legislation will spur Oklahoma industry, agriculture, business, and tourism. All segments of our economy will benefit from a record highway program, with Oklahoma getting an additional $105 million in the next 2 years. The new trade law enacted by Congress will open up far-flung markets for our products of farm and industry. In the course of this legislation, I made the greatest effort to protect domestic industry and workers from undue damage from foreign competition. My purpose has been to get the most results for Oklahoma and the United States. The investment credit item in the tax bill I managed for Senate passage will benefit every farmer and every businessman in Oklahoma. Likewise, every taxpayer with depreciable property will benefit from the improved depreciation formula which I recommended and the Treasury adopted. The Farm Bill is far from what I wanted, but it will increase farm income, reduce surpluses, and cut the cost to taxpayers. I was Senate floor manager for the new welfare legislation, resulting in the recent monthly increase for Oklahoma old age assistance, aid to dependent children, and the blind. Each water project we get is a new separate industry itself and is an incubator for more industry now and in the future. Construction and other funds this fiscal year for water projects add up to more than $131.5 million, while authorized projects in the omnibus bill total about $220 million in Oklahoma. The soil conservation program, including 6 new watersheds, will draw more than $31 million. The tri-state area of Oklahoma, Kansas, Arkansas receives 16 new starts, construction and planning, including Oklahoma's Norman, Arbuckle, Birch, Caw, Optima, Pine Creek, Weber's Falls, and Short Mountain reservoirs. 12 new projects in Oklahoma were authorized, including 5 reservoirs in the Verdigris Valley, the Caw Reservoir, power modification for the Broken Bow Reservoir, and modification of Hugo project to include Clayton and Tuscahoma. This tremendous increase in resource development reflects the full impact of your Washington team moving into high gear. It places Arkansas navigation at full speed ahead with $120 million for this fiscal year. An added $225,000 will complete the general investigation of the Central Oklahoma project, and we hope to secure this $500 million authorization in 1964. By that time, the industrial space complex fanning out across the Southwest will be well into Oklahoma, ready to take advantage of the approaching low-cost water transportation and ample industrial water and power. Space-related and other industries are already building in Oklahoma. The major plants will start a chain reaction of contracts and employment reaching out to countless other Oklahoma communities. This will mean new jobs everywhere in our state. Thank you.